There it goes. I don't know how I feel about this song. I want to just dance. Right? I'll take the table out of the way. Yeah. Two steps. And then shake the shoulders. Like John Hayes. There's a whole story behind that.
The funny shoulders.
Yes. Let's just say he absolutely dislikes me shaking the shoulders. Then shake your shoulders. Yeah. Alright, so let's start, ladies. Muy buenas tardes. Hola. Today is Wednesday, February 20-something. And I guess we're gonna start off our day. Our talk, the chisme. Alright, well, check it out. Today we got the other comadre. She finally didn't ditch me today and she showed up. This is Adriana, aka Asiana.
Yeah, it's copyright.
Yeah, so, well, like last week you missed, or the week before, I apologize. We had a death in the family, so I know I told you guys we would try to record every week, but unfortunately last week my tia passed away, so sí estamos de luto 3 times. Adriana's dad's celebrating anniversary of death as well last weekend, and today, as a matter of fact, my brother-in-law passed away 3 years ago, so that's what's going on with us here. But yeah, this is Adriana, the other comadre. So introduce yourself. What are you? Who are you? What do you do? ¿Qué es tu oficio? Cuéntanos todo.
Oh shit, it's gonna take a while.
It's alright.
Okay, I'm Adriana. I've been Becky's friend since like 25 years ago. I'm married, no kids. We'll get into that in a bit. I am a chef at a senior living facility. Ooh, sparkly. I have a landscape and irrigation company / gardening. So hit me up. Let me see what else. I'm late. It's my fault.
Today, Stephanie was early. Today.
Now, for those of you that don't know me, which is most of you, I'm never on time to shit. If you throw a party for me, I'm gonna be late to it. Like, so this is a big accomplishment. Thank you guys so much. Round of applause. Come on. I'm just kidding.
I give them to you because, like I always say, me too. I'm never on time.
Yeah.
I personally say, when I fucking die, start me off on this fucking
20
tater.
minutes late.
Yeah.
Yes. That's true. Your wedding. You were late to your own wedding, but I was right there freaking out.
I'm late, but in my defense, I brought donuts. So.
Krispy Kreme donuts, though.
Se la dejamos pasar esta vez.
Just this time.
Diabetes for the win.
Before we get into once again, I'm gonna give our warning. We speak a lot of
fucking shit.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, the topic is gonna be kind of out there. So if you guys have kids and you're not too open about menstruals and this and that, or if your man is immature, turn the live off, go find something else to do, because that's what we're talking about.
April Herrera, what are you ladies up to? She's asking.
Shenanigans.
Entertaining you, comadre. Here we are.
Puras chingaderas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give my saludos to my mother, like always. First of all, my madre. She liked my last show, so
wait.
Yeah,
Mother said that we said too much bad words.
Oh yes, I'm gonna get into that too. 2 things I noticed while watching myself. One, I fucking say fuck too much.
Same.
You think?
I'm gonna stop. And 2, I'm fucking fat. Oh my god. Let me tell you guys a story from that week.
Bitch, I just don't even want to hear your shit right now. Are you serious?
So last week, we have a goddaughter. My cousin Erica's little girl just out.
Yeah.
So I've been I collected little Valentine for her, whatever. So I was gonna go give it to her. But then it didn't happen. Because I had the Christmas gifts right there, are my tia's and theirs, and it goes over there.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll just mail her out her little shirt, for Valentine's Day. So I go to the post office. I have it in a fucking box. So, I go to the post office like 15 minutes before we close. Everybody and their damn mom was at this damn post office that day.
Yeah.
The line went around, and then you know how it's 6 feet apart? It was just not going on.
Yeah.
Well, me and my timing, like always, the stupid ass box rolls out of my fucking hand. Okay? And like it's in the lobby where the post boxes are. It echoes louder than shit. Like boom! So everybody turns around and look at me, and I'm like, fuck, so I'm like looking. Well, there was a viejito in front of me that turned around so polite, he's trying to help me pick it up, and I'm just like, no, like, let me just get my box, because everybody fucking look like I'm already red, my ears are fucking hot, like, I'm like, just, and like, we're like fighting for my box, like, he's like, trying to get it, and I'm like, just give it to me, and he's just like, oh, never mind these people, blah, 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 because he's seen everybody's just looking at us, and I'm just like, So then I'm like sitting there. Kathy was on her way over here, so I'm trying to hurry up. So then I'm like all embarrassed, and then he's like, you never mind these people, they can hush. And I'm just like, So I smile at him, and then he tells me, you have the prettiest smile. And I'm like thinking, like, what? So I tell him, how do you even know that? Like, my mouth is covered. He's like, it's the shape of your eyes, how they look really pretty. So you can tell you have a very beautiful smile. So I'm like, oh, thank you. Well, as I'm trying to get this fucking box, I'm so fat, right? Like, my pants are not fitting, so I'm, like, trying to, like, get it, and it's, like, not coming towards me, and I'm, like, because I can't, I'm huffing and puffing, like, I hope not. So then, and then right when I, like, finally grabbed it from him, like,
Snatched it from a
I
little
pick it up literally like 3 inches off the ground, and la pinche caja rueda y otro pinche boom. I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this shit. I'm leaving. I get my box. I turn around. I just walk out of there so embarrassed. I kid you not. My ears were red and hot for like an hour.
Oh,
I was like,
gosh.
OMG.
Yeah.
So yeah, I started eating meat, like you guys know. It's by choice, not
Carnivore.
because whatever. Yeah. Because my cholesterol was really high about 3 years ago. So my doctor told me I was too young to get on medication for cholesterol. So he said, get on a fucking diet, bitch, or else we're going to put you on medication. And once you get on medication, you know how that works. It fixes one thing but messes everything else up. So he told me, control yourself. So I cut off pizza then. I cut off the red meat. I still do chicken here and there. I do seafood. Yeah, I'll do that. But it's just, it's a choice. Like, people are like, why? Like, because, fuck, and then you see how they process it. It's kind of gross, too, after. But, I'm not against it. I'll eat it, but, yeah. And then, too, I don't do tacos. So, just for all the people that are like, what the fuck? Yeah.
We do pizza.
I don't do tacos. I'll do carnitas. I'll pick out a plate, maybe a burrito, but tacos, no.
And pork of all things, too.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm
That's
gross.
weird.
I'm a gross ass. Yeah. Oh my god, carnitas are like my weakness. Oh
Carnitas
my god.
are
And
fire.
tripas, I'm disgusting.
Yeah, tripas is weird.
Yeah, but with extra chile and cebolla and cilantro.
Limoncito, everything.
Yeah,
I
forget
like
about
cabeza.
it.
Both into my tacos and, in real life. But, yeah.
Hold on, wait, what else was I gonna say? Birthdays, we have a lot, so happy birthday to everybody out there. Sorry I didn't write anything down. I was trying to so be Wendy Williams, like get flashcards, but today was just not my day. I had no freaking time. I just, everywhere. Sister Rena here is gonna open up the show with her tarot cards. A ver?
I'm gonna do a reading on somebody right now. Who's going first? I'm just
I think
kidding.
Ijana, since she didn't come last week.
A reading, but my sister asked me to bring these to share. I'm not a pro. I'm probably like a level below beginning level, but I am trying, and I do readings on myself, and they are pretty accurate. I don't know every single card by heart because it's a whole bunch of fucking cards to learn. I'm obsessed with listening to my horoscope on YouTube with all the card readings, and I just catch on with things, No, I'm not. Well, you know what? I must
Nos
admit,
viene. Somos pinches
Yeah.
brujas.
it's been like probably a year or so that we were raised Catholic, and then but we never attend, we never go
We're
anywhere.
not participant.
Yeah.
And St. Joseph
I mean-
and Pomona banned me for life.
I believe in God, but I also believe in the power of the divine. So that would probably classify me, or us, or anybody who also believes in this as a pagan. Because that becomes, it's like Christianity, you believe in your religion, but you also believe in something else. And that's where I stand. No, I don't do witchcraft. Maybe just to help myself, but you always have to keep in mind that if you do something bad, it's going to come back. Whatever power you send out comes back to you. Threefold. Yeah, 3 times worse.
Okay.
Another thing that's widely misconcepted is a pentagram. Like this little star with the circle around. Forever we grew up thinking, oh my God, that's a devil star.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the devil star.
What is
It really stands for the elements:
Oh.
earth, fire, wind, water, and the last one is spirit.
Oh.
Unless it's flipped upside down, then that would be more satanic.
Satanic.
But if it's up, like with the little star, like the point up, that's spiritualism.
See, you guys. I tell you.
I do
this
carry
show-
one. I don't have it on me right now, but I do carry it, and I have it for protection. I did my own thing on it, and to each. With my cards, I will tell you my favorite card. It's gonna be a bitch to find it right now, but it is a death card. It's a guy on a horse, and that one too. Like when you're watching movies and the whole card reading comes out, and the death card comes out, and you're like, oh my God, the death card. Me voy a morir. It's not death, guys. It's actually, it stands for transformation.
It's the death of who you were.
Yeah, it's like
And
a
a new
whole
beginning.
My other favorite card is the Ten of Cups. That just means like wish fulfillment. Like you have all your cups together, and like basically a happily ever after.
Ducks in a row. Aww.
The Chariot. For all the Cancers out there, this is our card, the Chariot.
Our
Cancers.
Our.
It's a major arcana, which means there's only, I believe, 22 major arcanas. The rest are minors from the whole deck.
Okay, ¿qué cabrones es eso?
They're-
en español
The,
or in English?
the arcanas mean major. Like in a reading, it's something major.
Okay.
16. When a tower comes out on your reading, something major is gonna happen. Like it could be
promotion, like health wise, or
no, it could probably be like let's just say relationship wise. If you're getting like a love reading, the tower moment comes out, that means like something's gonna happen, but it could be for greater good. Like, just because you break up with someone doesn't always mean it's bad.
somebody else is coming to the
Yeah.
picture.
Mm-hmm.
Something better.
So it's a tower moment. Like something had to happen in order for something to proceed. Get it?
Interesting.
So
Yeah.
you need to move it along and stop being a victim like me. I'm the biggest victim in the world, guys.
So I mean, everything stands for something. I'm highly into this, and I swear, guys, I'm gonna be a pro at this, and I'm gonna read everybody for free, just for the first month, though. After that, I'm charging. After that, I'm charging.
In a minute.
Oh my God, yes.
And there'll be a waiting list.
That's expensive. Waiting list, reservations.
I know, right? RSVPs.
Yo también les doy limpia con un pinche huevo. Vengan para acá.
She has offered that limpia to me a lot of times.
I'll give you the pinche huevo.
You need the whole dozen for me.
I believe in the power of the huevo, but obviously it's not like.
Why do you have to make everything so dirty?
I do.
Why?
I'm just saying I believe
The power of
in
the
the power
huevo.
of the huevo, not the huevos. The huevo.
Yeah.
The white huevo, the chicken egg.
What you got against the?
Oh, look at guys, this is a 10 of cups. Look at how pretty it is.
Ooh.
This is a happily ever after one.
Oh, I want that. Oh,
I'll get a tattooed on my heart.
I'm actually getting this one tattooed.
Ooh.
Where?
Aquí.
En las pinches
All
nalgas,
right,
like
here, I'm
mom
gonna
would
get the
say.
boys. Mom just rolled her eyes now. Like, Mom, I'm gonna get there. She's like,
Con la colección.
I'd be like, Mom, I want a tattoo. Oh, sí, qué bonito. Póntelo en las
that's
pinches nalgas.
the happily ever after.
I broke that woman in.
Mm-hmm. For those who can't see, it's like a couple hugging each other, a rainbow with the 10 cups, and then there's like kids playing around. So it's like a happily ever after. I enjoy it. Then again, it does run in our bloodline, so.
The Eagles wrote witchy woman because of me. Okay, nah, I'm just lying. Look at the ghost that lives outside your window. Look at.
I don't know what I'm doing in this crowd.
This is the 10 of Pentacles. When this comes out in your reading, that means money.
Nice.
Interesting.
Can you get like 5 of those cards in that deck and then read them to me?
Maybe they're. Yeah, I
like
can.
10 of them.
But I'll probably take time because I don't have my book with me and I don't know them all by heart.
Mama needs you.
Practice makes perfect.
I just really
You
have
got
a
this.
thing.
You
for
got
shits.
this.
Alright, that's gonna scare them away.
What
The
do you
Fool. Oh, you guys, when the Fool comes out, that means leap of faith.
Casey Hernandez says, "Whoop whoop, sexy mamas."
My shoes are.
This is the leap card.
Ooh.
Two. I know we're not advertising yet, but there is a psychic down the street on Euclid, and she is pretty good, guys. I recommend her. I just had a reading the other day, and she like told me my whole aura. And actually, I like what she told me. She said I'm purple. Purple.
Oh, royalties.
I see green at times.
Green means healing.
Oh, you're screwed up there.
I see green sometimes.
I love you, comadre, but
This is heartbreak. Look at
calm down, Mrs. Kermit.
And twisted toes.
Nice.
Twisted
A dagger in the heart.
What is that?
Clues in.
I don't know. I think he wants to buy me new shoes.
I
That
second
must be
that.
it.
Who said that?
Johnny Cupcake was
Mr.
there.
Cameraman.
Yeah.
He's hitting on her.
Oh wait, and another interesting thing before I finish talking about this, a lot of readers don't read cards in reverse because they won't come out back, like upside down. For the ones who do read reverse, when it's upside down, it means a total opposite of what it would mean the
Right
way
side
down.
up.
Yeah. No, because then I would have to base on one energy. Usually before a reading, you have to cleanse them because they do catch a lot of energy from anything. So you either do it with sage, palo santo, incense, or
A chicken.
or back in the like from back in the days, all you do is knock them.
So I feel like you just shook all this bad juju towards me, and I don't like that. So
Fine.
As long as it's off me.
Well, I do it everywhere.
Stop chasing my reading.
Yeah, then you just shuffle. I'm not the very best at shuffling yet either.
They're not on the floor, so you're good. Move the table closer.
You're doing your shuffle. Well, what are you gonna ask?
I do have an oncologist appointment tomorrow, so.
She's gonna ask if it's true she really works that much or she just ditches me every week.
No, don't ask that.
No, don't ask that.
Pay $5 to not to see.
Alright. Which one's your dominant hand?
Both. I'm ambidextrous.
Really? Which one do you use the most?
Depending on what I'm doing.
Okay, well, whatever hand you
The
want.
strength is the left. Right?
Okay, cut it in 3 and then put them in whatever order you want.
That is so fun. Like, I can't do shit with my left hand.
I know, yeah.
Well, remember in high school I heard this one? In the field? At Nogales? I heard this one. So I had to use this one. It was finals week.
Finals.
Alright, what's your question?
How?
Woo!
I want to see if I have to pay that much actually to my doctor tomorrow. I don't know.
Usted vas a la hall.
Alright, mission.
Okay, what was your question?
How's my health coming along? Sevilla.
De Leon.
Don't give me my bad look now.
Like if they don't know you on Facebook. Hello.
I'm blocked for some people. You know they're looking on somebody else's page.
Oh, I know. By the way, saludos a los pinches envidiosos, chismosos, hijos de su rechingada madre.
So they're here. It's balancing.
I'm my own woman.
What?
Yeah, and it's her card.
Yeah,
Libra. Libra, it says her health is balancing, so.
Oh, I'm becoming normal finally.
And for if you guys paid attention, the card flipped on its own, okay? That's usually what happens when they want to come out and say something. Like I've had
I
them.
was trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
Right? No, it leaped at me. Did you see that? It
No.
leaped out of her hand.
Too busy saludando a los pinches envidiosos.
Right?
Yeah, no, like when they want to talk, they'll
We
just
gotta
fly out.
Woo! I'm still here.
Okay. So yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
So
Loved it.
Stephanie, Comadre, do you have any good news for the week?
I do. Okay, so
A ver, cállate.
Start with your shout outs.
No shout outs on this show. Saludos.
I mean, hello everybody. No.
Oh, it's not a sex hotline. You don't gotta talk
Here,
like that.
here.
Hello. Okay, so after I don't know, a good 10 years of just straight relationship time, I finally got engaged. Actual engaged. She got down on one knee and everything, not just a hey babe, we're gonna get married. It was like an actual will you marry me? Yes, thank you.
And she didn't even fucking tell us.
I didn't
We're
tell
not
anybody.
knowing right now.
I didn't tell anybody, but I am very happy.
It's been what, 5 days? A week?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's butthurt now.
I know, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I feel like last week was just such a shitty week.
Oh my god, yeah.
It was a horrible week, so it's not like it, and like it happened during my horrible week too.
Makes sense.
So it like perked me up a little bit, but then it was also like, fuck, we're going through all this shit right now. But like, I don't know, like I hate hearing good. Like I'm such a sourpuss. I hate hearing good news when I'm in a bad mood. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to be fucking happy for you right now. I am gonna be happy for you. I'm not a hater, but just not at this second.
Like I don't
You know
care
what I
right
mean?
now.
Yeah, right
Like,
now, fuck you and your good news.
Come,
Like,
come back to me like in 3 days.
Yeah.
And I'm out of it. Yeah.
yeah.
Three? Give it her.
Yeah.
I can hold a fucking, yeah. I get upset. I fucking hold it. Like, I can hold it. You don't want to be my friend? Fuck you then. You ain't gonna hear from me.
Yeah. Michaela, I'm not ignoring you, just
Yes, she is.
on live.
I'm just
But
kidding,
I
guys.
love that
No,
bitch.
she's like this
I
bitch.
saw her swipe left.
But yeah, so I'm happy. It's been long overdue. So that's fine.
So are we expecting like a big wedding? Bitch, you better not take September 21st.
Do you remember?
I want to do it. No, I'm just kidding.
No!
September.
By the way, guys, I'm getting married September 21st. I don't
Doesn't
know
know
which
to who
year,
yet.
but I don't know which year or to who,
It's a
but
day to remember.
Mhm.
No, honestly, I think we might just like do a Vegas thing or just like a
Elope?
court thing. Yeah, maybe just elope. I don't know. I don't know yet.
You
I
have to
don't
elope
know.
with me. I want to see.
Okay, I
yeah.
will. I'll let you
Little
guys know for
backstory.
sure.
Little backstory.
Hey, we could be like the Hangover.
Oh my God, babe!
She's
They're
gonna show
giving me
up
the
to her
best
fucking
bachelorette
wedding.
party ever, and you don't get to say nothing. I don't give a fuck about your midget strippers. Whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm getting a cool bachelorette party.
And
We're-
she already has it planned out and everything. My
Wow! His dream is to have midget strippers. John, make it happen.
Always wanted my own midget.
Yeah, come on, speak out.
Now he's gonna be like, yeah, I can satisfy my own urge too. Look at him. He's he has a circle crush on that one from Little Women LA.
She's
the little
cute
blonde one.
though. She is
What was her name?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
You showed me a picture. She's cute. It's weird, but it's cute.
We go, okay, one time we go to the right here, what used to be Angelo's Pizza on Gary.
Yeah.
There on 2nd Street. There's a midget that's like waiting on us, a little person.
They're called little people.
Little
They get
people.
really highly
Sorry,
offended if you call them
I'm so
midgets.
I'm not
Yeah, we're not against.
discriminatory
against
against them.
fucking
Yeah,
men.
nobody.
I know a lot of short people. No offense to you shorties, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. So this guy's like, and I'm like, what? He's like, she's really little? I'm like, well, yeah. The whole time he's just like scoping her out. I'm like, you want me to get her fucking number? Like, fuck, man. He was all over it. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah. Now that we ate together, if he ends up with a little person, it's not that he's a mañoso. Like, he's really liked them forever.
Yeah.
She's gonna be hanging off his
Big
leg.
old butts.
Oh my god.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
He's gonna buy a baby carrier.
Come on, babe, let's go.
What movie is that?
No,
Little
that's mean. We're being mean.
I haven't seen, no, I
Little
haven't seen it.
No, yeah.
If it ain't horror, I don't watch it.
Horror or horror?
If it's not horror, so you're not watching it?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Horror.
Yeah.
Last week, your fucking kids, right?
Oh my god.
When you start a conversation with your fucking kids, it's gonna be good.
They're watching this movie on Netflix, Sabrina. Have you seen it? No? It's like
No.
a doll. Like, it's a weird fucking
Oh, yeah,
movie.
yeah, yeah. I have seen it.
Well, Jimmy's scared. He didn't want to watch it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, I don't think my tia's gonna let us watch it. So I have a rule. As long as they don't show sexual shit, watch
They
it.
could see it,
Who
yeah.
cares? I don't care. I'm just not ready for like my kids to see shit and
Yeah,
ask me.
ask questions.
So whatever, fuck, you know. And even then, I tell them if there's boobs showing, you better close your fucking eyes, cause
Yeah.
like I'll be cooking or you know
Oh
whatever.
no, Jimmy loves food.
So he's like, Tia
He
Becky,
loves boobs.
Julian and Suzette want to watch this movie, but the ratings are really off. And I'm like, what are the ratings? Like, what the, you know? And then he's off. It's bad language, violence, and gore. I'm all, mijo, you are bad language, violence, and gore. Shut up and watch the movie. It was so funny though. He just sat there all sad like he had to watch it. I'm like, shut up.
You're like, start the popcorn.
Just shut up.
Just push
So
play.
yeah. By the way, it's a good movie. It's like low budget, but it's
Yeah,
like
it's
the
super.
story's
It's an
good.
indie movie.
Yeah.
I try to make it a point to watch all the indie horror movies as much as I can, because you know you can't knock it until
Yeah,
you try
yeah.
it. Me and one of my friends, Clarissa, we used to have this just like horror indie movie night every night. This was years ago, but like every Friday night, not every night. What the fuck? But like every Friday night, that was our thing. We would. We'd go to Hollywood Video and try to find like you know the most obscure ones. Yeah. Yeah, for the children,
Hey,
there was a thing.
Carl.
There was a place where you used to
good
be
old
able to
days.
rent your movies instead of stream them. We did that. Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
We're talking about the 90s people.
Yeah.
Go back.
Early 2000s.
The
even.
kids are like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
What?
I actually had a kid ask me what Blockbuster was, and I was like, fuck, how do I explain that to you? It's like Netflix, but a store. Like, yeah.
Suzette still knew a rental store, but they closed it down over there in Pomona Real Ranch. And,
Oh, yeah, they
Gary
just closed it
Philadelphia.
down. I'm upset. Philadelphia and Rio
and-
Rancho.
No, it becomes Rio Rancho.
Oh,
yeah, it's Real Ranch.
And Gary.
Gary.
Yeah, right in the corner.
yeah,
The
it's
Star,
gone.
Star Video. Yeah, they're gone.
I'm so sad about it.
Yeah. Last week I advertised my comadre Pamela, la de los hoyitos. Hi, comadre. We didn't taste the cupcakes till after. You guys left.
I actually tried a cookie for my mom.
The cookies were. Oh
It
my
was
God.
they were so good.
Honestly, like if fucking Easter morning had a taste, those cookies would be Easter
Really?
morning. Oh my God! Like, oh my God. I'm gonna put her back on like at the end so you guys can contact her. She does the pretzels, the cake pops, cookies, this and that. And also she made the cupcakes. They had inside sprinkles. So she called those her piñata cupcakes.
Hi, Turkey. Turkey.
Amazing. They were so, that frosting, oh my God. Honestly, I think that's why I rolled the box at the post office on Tuesday. I swear to God.
Yeah.
But she's really good. So, vamos a caerle pues. Our guest of honor today is Adriana. We're going to be talking about cancer. She had cancer. The type of cancer she had.
Endometrial cancer.
Okay, so we don't know about it. At least I don't. I did read that it's in the lining of the womb, and there's 200,000 cases per year. So it's obviously very common. Guys, the show is for information and experiences, so you guys could hear different people, different situations, and maybe if you're going through something fucking scary, you can, hold your horse and like, okay, yes, no, maybe so, So let's get it from first hand here, Miss Adriana. Tell us what's going on, what happened, how did this happen, when did it happen?
Okay, my story began. I was diagnosed with endometrial cancer. Well, let's start it from the beginning. I had a lot of menstrual issues, a heavy bleeding. Most of us think, oh, it's nothing. It's just that time of the month. And I had recently lost my father, February 19th, 2015. So I was mourning his loss. I wouldn't take care of myself. I thought, oh, it's just a period. It's just a period. So May 5th, 2015, I went to the Queen of the Valley ER. Hi to everybody who helped me. I didn't know what was going on, but I just knew it wasn't normal. I had been bleeding heavily, nonstop for 9 months straight, nonstop. And to me, I thought it was just my period, but then the ER physician told me that I was bleeding out. I did not know what that meant. So he told me I had to go see an oncologist. As soon as he said the word oncologist, I assumed cancer right away. I took care of my great-grandmother with breast cancer, so we would go to oncologist's office. So I took care of her for 3.5 years until she passed away. So I knew what the word oncologist was. May 14th, 2015, I had a biopsy, a uterine biopsy. If you've ever had a biopsy, worst pain in the world.
Explain what it is.
A biopsy is like a pap smear.
In Spanish también para que la gente que no
It's like a pap smear, like a Papa Nicolau, but they cut off a bigger piece of the uterine wall to biopsy it, to check it under a microscope. Don't be scared. It's perfectly normal. The cramping, the feeling that you'll get after, perfectly normal, but it's very painful. But it's much needed so they can dig deeper to see what's actually going on.
Question. It's the same process as a annual checkup?
It's a pap smear, but it's more invasive because they actually cut off a piece. And it's painful. You cramp. You might bleed. But everything you'll feel it's perfectly normal.
Yeah.
It's very uncomfortable, I'm not going to lie. It was one of the worst feelings I felt. But I knew it's something that I needed.
Okay, from 1 to 10, how bad was the pain?
15.
Oh, shit.
It was terrible.
I'm scared.
It was terrible, but everybody reacts differently. Yeah. I can tolerate pain. I've had 9 months period, and I can tolerate pain. I can do all that, but it's very uncomfortable.
I can't.
But it's something you need.
You want to hit me? Hit her.
You want to hit me? Hit her.
I'll feel it for days.
She
right?
will take it. Le gustan los madrazos.
Masoquista.
Not me. Give me love. No. just pet my head.
Go ahead.
And not even that. That'll hurt still. So May 14th, I got my biopsy. 14 days later, that's the regular for the results, which was my sister Norma's birthday, May 28th, 2015. My oncologist, she told me in the saddest demeanor, in the most calm way, her exact words, and I quote, "Just as I thought, you have cancer." That's one of the worst ways to be told that you have cancer. She didn't even ask me, "Are you here alone? Are you driving? How far do you live?" can you call somebody to be with you? She didn't even say that.
Pinche
Thanks,
vieja.
Dr. Ollie.
Perra guayabera, my stepdad says.
Fuck you
Hi,
and
Gabriel.
everything you stand for.
Hi, Babel. He always says perra guayabera.
So that was one of the worst days in my life, aside from my dad dying and my great grandmother. So from there, she told me that same day, May 28, 2015, she said, you have to come back, schedule an appointment so I can do a total hysterectomy. She didn't even ask me, do you have kids? Do you want to try to have kids? Do you want to go into treatment before I take out all your insides, your female reproductive organs? She didn't ask. She didn't bother. So from there, I told her, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck what you stand for. I'll call my insurance and I'll get a second opinion. I got a second. I got a third opinion. So I met this other doctor in Burbank. I don't know if I say the name.
Yeah.
The Providence St. Joseph Cancer Center. It's part of the Walt Disney Cancer Center. And I got my third opinion from him, and he was wonderful. I scheduled an appointment with him within a month, less than a month. He's a very busy doctor. So he told me, my husband and I sat down in his office and he asked me, so what are you doing here? Oh, the doctors tell me that I need a total hysterectomy because I have endometrial cancer. He said, no. What do you want? I was like, to get a surgery so I can be cancer free. He's like, no. Do you have kids? What do you want in life? I said, yeah, I would like to have a child, but if it's not possible, no. Let's start with that first. Let's try to reach your goal first. So he started my treatment. Everything was going smoothly. All of a sudden, I became allergic to all my treatments that he was giving me. So a simple treatment to save my life, to stop the cancer from growing or spreading, was actually killing me. Soon after, I was diagnosed with diabetes. I was diagnosed with high blood pressure. I became morbidly obese. I was chubby as it was, but with my treatment, I gained about 32 pounds in 1 week. That's how bad it was. 1 week. 32 pounds. I was.
Her name should have been Johnny.
No, her name's Juanita.
We're gonna change this to Johnny. Our baby Tam Nasty.
Baby what?
Tam Nasty.
Okay.
That's his sister.
Oh.
I was gonna say that's an inside joke. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I was like, eee, kinky. You don't even wait until the guests leave. Sucio.
Okay,
So back to my weight gain. Yeah, so I started gaining weight rapidly. It's normal.
by the way, this is my life. All them guys that are ready to go out, unless you're ready to buy her dinner, my other daughter dinner, and probably Johnny Cupcake dinner, it ain't gonna happen. I ain't got time for nobody but my kids.
Well,
my life is my kids.
Dinner and a fist fight.
Shut up. So lying.
Liquid, water, the medication, everything that goes on with cancer treatments. And there's a lot of people that can vouch for that out there. So doctors started me on another treatment, and it was going pretty good. But soon after, like about 4 months later, the doctor said that it was progressing. So I believe he said that it had become stage 4. Wow. So there was no saving what I had going on about the dreams of having kids. So we had to go for drastic measures. December 2016, doctor said we have to do the surgery. I still insisted that no. So my husband decided to overrule me. Thanks, babe. So they declared me that I wasn't able to make my own decisions medically. So they opted for surgery. It was scheduled December 22, 2016. The doctor then said, no, enjoy your family, enjoy your Christmas. We'll postpone the surgery for January 3rd, 2017, and he did.
My mom's birthday.
So-
Josh's birthday, huh? Yeah.
So that day will be forever etched in my heart as the day that I relived. So we did the surgery. It was a total hysterectomy with bilateral salpingo oophorectomy, which is a fancy word for they made me into a jack-o'-lantern. They took out my female reproductive organs. So my husband was happy about that. He's like, oh, so no. So
So no more period?
No periods, no worrying about tampons, pads, anything. No cramps. Well, sometimes that's an effect, but for the rest of my life, I'll be on hormone treatment. But there's natural ways, so I went the natural way better. Yeah, I may be sweet some days, but I'm a total bitch on other days, especially on days that end with Y. So just an FYI, if you catch me on one of those days, I'm sorry.
Well, you're a woman. So.
Yes.
That's not true.
It's in my genes.
I'm a woman and yo soy un amor.
Cameraman, you're
To
stuck.
me, all the time.
He's frowning back there.
He's probably fighting with his girlfriend on the phone.
He's laughing his ass off back there. So yeah, the surgery was, it was actually pretty good. It went well.
What time did you go in? Tell us the whole. Okay, what was going through your mind during this time, Comadre?
I didn't want to die. That's the only thing that I was worried about. And waking up and making sure that my husband was by my bedside. Because as I told the doctor, I told him I would never stay in a hospital in my life. Because the first time that I was in a hospital, I was told I had cancer. I don't want the next time that I was in the hospital for them to tell my husband that I was dead. So technically I did die for a bit, but I'm here.
No,
It
hold on,
wasn't-
back that up.
What do you mean you died?
Like, whoa.
Yeah, in the operating room, that's what they had said. But I think it was just like a slow response. Because since I had my diabetes, I believe that they had to give me insulin injections. So they can like fast pace my heart. I don't know. But the thing is that everything went well. Everything went smoothly. It was laparoscopic. In other words, that they made incisions. They made little holes. They put the machines in through you, or the cutting, the scissors and whatnot. The camera goes through your belly button, and they snip everything through there, and they pull everything out of your hoo-ha, you know? So they pump you up with gas, so they make sure that they're looking at everything correctly, so they don't take out anything that they're not supposed to. They took out my ovaries, my fallopian tubes, my uterus, and my cervix completely out. So I got hollowed out. So they gas you up, and then they wait for you to, pass your first poop so you can leave the hospital. So after 22 hours in the hospital, I was released. Went home, slept the night. The next day, got in my truck and went to pay rent and bills, because they don't wait for no one. So I had to push through. I got a hernia after 3 days because I was driving. I drive a Dodge Ram truck, so it's pretty high. So, but I don't regret it because I'm not living under a bridge. So it is what it is. We have to push through, and yeah, that's my story. And I'm still, with this menopause, I'm still going back and forth with things. It's complicated, but ladies, go get checked out. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't do my mistake. I didn't have kids. I don't regret the surgery because I'm alive. I can always adopt, not a problem. I have a lot of nieces and nephews. I'm an elementary school teacher, so I've worked with kids. At least those I can give back to the parents. So I feel like I'm fulfilled. And so yeah, it is what it is. You go to your yearly or your 3 years of mammograms, or every so often, get your pap smears every year. Follow up on that. Don't be embarrassed to talk to your doctor about really what's going down there, because it's very important. It's vital. I have a lot of friends, family members that have suffered through that, and luckily, nothing's wrong. There's a test you can also take to check if you have a cancer gene. I have a cancer gene. My cancer gene's positive. So the test is called the BRCA, BRCA. You check for your cancer gene to see if you have existing cancer cells. We all have cancer cells, but some of us, they develop and others don't. So get that test, get it out of the way. If you do have the cancer gene, they'll send you to a counselor. They'll try to calm you down. It's nothing to be scared of. I prefer to know than not to know. Yeah. And silently, it kills me, like it was doing that to me.
So, Comadre, one question. During the 9 months you said you had your heavy flow, you didn't feel anything else?
The way the doctor told me,
You didn't have like hair falling, like
Yes.
side effect. Okay, what
I
was it?
had severe anemia. I was to the point that I was borderline leukemia, since my all my blood loss, my iron, I think it was reading at 3.2. The doctor was shocked. He's like, I'm surprised you're even walking.
Leukemia or anemia?
I had anemia,
Oh,
but
okay.
then when it gets worse, it becomes leukemia. So it's cancer in the blood.
Yeah.
So I was doing this to myself, and during those 9 months, like I tell you that I was menstruating, it was big, heavy clots. Some of them were as big as baby watermelon. So sorry if I got too graphic for some.
No,
So,
we need to know.
That's like
The
after birth period.
Yes.
After you give birth
The
to a
doctor,
child.
the size that I told the doctor, he said you basically gave birth.
Yeah.
That's what he said. You experienced birthing a child which you didn't get to take home. That's what he said. So, and that happened to me all the time.
Okay, let me ask another question. The cancer, okay, they screened it. Was it in the form of the tumor or just spread through the wall?
Mine was, it was in the lining of the uterus, so it was around the whole uterus. I'm doing this.
We'll put
It's small.
a visual so you guys can get an idea of what she's talking about. I did some research, but like I said, it's better to hear it from somebody that's lived it and knows it than to just read and read. I read everything, so it doesn't like.
Living it is different than
yes.
reading it on
Yes.
book or online.
Yes.
It's two different things. On books, it may look all nice, like, oh, nothing, but every person experiences it different.
Yeah.
So somebody may have like different symptoms that I had. Some of them were even silent. Mine, I didn't know what it was. I just thought it was a menstrual because I was always irregular. Since I started menstruating, I've always been irregular. And I thought it was normal. Sometimes I wouldn't get a period for like 10 months and I was happy. I was the happiest girl in the world. I mean, I was in high school, I was married. I mean, who doesn't want to be, going at it every night? If that's one way of explaining it.
Look at.
We're in our 30s. We don't do that. We go to sleep on our side of the bed.
And
Keep your fucking hand on your side of the bed.
It's like I Love Lucy, separate beds,
I wouldn't mind.
Keep
We're
it
in our
PG.
30s, man.
I wouldn't mind.
Don't touch my pillow, babe. Like, fuck, I love
Are you
but
sweating on
fucking
me?
stop.
Are you breathing on me?
Yeah, in
Yeah,
summer.
we're good. He rolls to his side, I roll to mine.
Because real couples sleep on their sides of the bed.
But
Nobody
even
cuddles all the time.
Well, me and
Some people
You
like
guys
to
are
spoon.
fucking-
me and my person, we knocked out all like lovey-dovey, and then
Yeah,
we
nah,
just
you
never
guys are in
fucked
the dating
on the other side of the
phase.
fucking bed.
Yeah.
you know what though?
Ass
Actually,
to ass.
when we loved each other, yeah, he would smother me all fucking night, and then I'd wake up with hot breath in my fucking face.
I wake up with his sweat all over my body.
Or then I'd wake up all chueca, cause like he slapped me, and he's like 300 fucking pounds, so it's like, ugh, So then I was like all night.
I mean, everybody used to cuddle all night, but like.
You got shit to do, huh?
Summer's around the corner.
Oh, fuck no. In the summer, don't even like inch more to me than you need
Let's
to,
see if the
'cause
story
I
changes
fucking
now that she
sweat.
has that ring on her finger.
Nope, doesn't change. You stay on your each other because we're both grumpy assholes in the morning when we don't get enough
Are
sleep.
you?
Yes.
I am.
I don't wake up in the morning singing
I
or making
do.
coffee like you. I'm not,
G.
dude.
Oh, my coffee is done by the time I'm
Yeah,
awake.
mine too. I put that shit on fucking
Yeah.
auto.
Well,
No,
mine
I don't have
was
an
on
auto
timer,
thing.
but
Yeah.
I walk down here and like when I would pack them up.
5:30 a.m. I hear the bubbling from the last drops of coffee coming
or in the
down.
morning.
Mind you,
But I'm
my
like,
coffee
oh my
maker
God.
is on the second floor and I'm on the third floor, and I can still hear that thing, the last drops.
Oh my god.
And the
that's
smell?
cool.
Oh yeah, it goes
I
all
love
over
the smell.
God.
Yeah, I mean, I have a Keurig, so I usually just make mine.
No,
and
no
make his
Keurig,
after.
Mr. Coffee. Mr.
I had
Coffee.
a Keurig. I had one. But I drink so much fucking coffee that I
The
can't
pods
brew
aren't enough.
one at a time, and fucking 6 little ounces ain't gonna do shit to me.
That pa una pinche muela.
Yeah, like
Not even that.
like mine must
Straight
be
to
like
the
this
vein.
size and shit.
Yeah.
If it's not this filled up, what the fuck do I need a Keurig for?
When I was
Like,
20,
I like my Keurig.
21,
They're
I had
Yeah.
it was about a year after we got married. I started having a bunch of lumps on my breast, a lot under my arm, and I got really, really scared because, like, right away you hear lump.
Oh,
my
yeah,
God,
for
ya me
sure.
voy a morir. That's it. Ya me voy. Ya estaba heredando mis fucking cosas. Like, ya me voy. Well, I went to our doctor because we've had our family doctor since we were tiny, and he was touching me, like, I was like, oh my God, like, no, not
Little touching me.
that way you're not. Anyway,
Sometimes feeling good.
it's like touching me. By the way, that doctor knows me inside out and everything.
Okay, girl.
We've been there.
Aren't you jealous, John?
Dr. Chang.
Fucking Johnny Cupcake.
So I go and he's touching me and he's like, yeah, it doesn't seem right, like, Okay, he said okay, if you guys didn't know, now you know. For mammograms, you need to be 40 years old to be accepted, unless you have a written
consent from
you
a doctor.
have to, because there's a reason.
Or a history.
So I voy a la Garfield over there in Monterey Park.
I went there too.
Yeah, I think it's the one that services the area.
Yeah, I think it is.
I've been there twice.
I've been
with
there
two
twice
different
too.
doctors. So
When I was
I'm
25
thinking.
and then when I turned 30.
So I voy bien sad, pinche llore the whole way. I'm scared.
Snot flying all over the
Yeah,
place. Been
so-
there, done that.
Yeah, I go, me apachuran ahí toda la pinches chichis. That machine kind of hurts. It
hurts.
flattens it.
And it's cold.
completely. Yes, yes. So yeah, my results come back. He sent me to do blood work también to another lab. The cells, everything, I was fine. So he's like asking me about my diet. He's like, ¿qué comes? ¿Qué haces? Pues me hago
Miss
whey.
Lola.
You have to wait.
Me
Miss
hago
Lola.
whey and trago de todo. And he's just like, what about your caffeine intake? So I was like, yeah, I do a lot
Coffee?
of caffeine.
Coffee? Where's coffee?
Yeah.
So he tells me,
You're all snarting lines of fucking Folgers and shit.
I can't use fucking
Nescafe?
We
Oh.
come from a family of coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee. When my grandparents
She
were
went
alive,
coffee through the
bless their
veins.
heart, venían Sundays and café.
Yeah.
Una pinche olla de café. My dad, fucking café. My mom, forget about it. Just doing her makeup in the morning for an hour, a whole fucking pot of coffee to herself. Like, we fucking do coffee. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Up to even now, like, when I do get up with him sometimes because it's her feeding time, I'll be like, I'll just make the BFF his coffee, So I'll sit there and, what do I say every morning?
I love coffee.
As I'm mixing in the sugar, I'm all happy. I tell you, I'm the happiest fucking morning person you will
Fuck no,
ever
not
fucking meet.
Even when I'm making bread, like sometimes I try to be like, loving and stuff, especially lately. But in the morning, especially
It takes a
lately,
ring, man. Man out there, it takes a ring to make a woman happy.
Hold on. Wait. Let me say something.
You said it.
Look, for a long time, we were on hard times, so my man couldn't get me everything that I wanted. Now, there is not a thing I can't ask him for that he does not provide. And I found myself still unhappy because I was like, you're not fucking nice to me, though. Yeah, I can ask you for anything, but you're not fucking nice to me. We really had a conversation about that where I was like, we're supposed to be best friends. We're not supposed to be at war with each other all the time. And fucking flowers and a yes, you're beautiful isn't gonna fucking cut it. Okay? He finally listened to me and started being my friend. And that's just it. Now when I have a problem, we have a problem together. We work on it together. We solve it together. Even if I'm bitching about the stupidest thing, he's just like, all right, whatever, babe. Like, just fucking pretend you're listening to me, because I'm pretty sure he's not listening to me all the time. But, that really has made such a big difference in us, and now, like, we're much more affectionate, we're much more, like, loving with each other. So that made a big difference. And I told him that a lot of times, like, I feel like men don't understand that when a woman feels loved and appreciated, we submit naturally. And I fucking just have been. So, like, I'm up in the morning, grumpy as fuck, but I'm still like, here, babe, here's your food. Have a good day at work.
That's why you text back in the morning.
Yeah.
No wonder.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yes.
I agree, but I disagree.
Uh-oh.
Okay? I just va.
Uh-oh.
Everybody knows.
Vámonos recio.
Yeah, vámonos recio. Okay, everybody knows our rocky relationship. Everybody knows we fucking hate each other, but we love each other. Everybody knows that. It ain't a secret. I'm not a fucking liar about it and hush it. No.
Yeah.
I've even been
Out
called
in
the
the
fucking
open.
victim the other day because you can't be hurt after so many years and still keep playing the victim. Anyways, in my eyes, the way my mom brought us up, you be that woman for that man, and if he's a dysfunctional one, then let him be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Live and learn.
Yeah, but I mean, I think relationships are just constant work, and you guys aren't always gonna like each other. You know, like, that's just what it is. And it's just all about.
I tell him too, the day for reals we go our own ways, because there will be eventually the day. Okay, everybody's like, you guys are full of shit. You don't live our life. You don't live in my house.
Yeah.
You don't know our situation, and it's very, very easy to, like I always say, judge and talk bullshit.
No, it is.
Bullshit, because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
But
She's talking to you, not you behind the camera. In the camera.
oh my
In the
god.
camera.
So yeah, you know, when we do part ways, he cannot ever say that I wasn't that woman. I cook for him. I fucking clean for him.
Yeah.
No, it ain't me.
You gave him 2 girls.
It ain't me.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I try the best I fucking can with what I do every fucking day. Like I say, if he had to go to work and be out of the house by 4:30, guess what? I'm up there packing that lunch, making that fucking coffee. Like, de mí
Yeah.
no va a decir que yo era pinche huevona,
Yeah.
chalota, fucking none of that. That's not, no.
Yeah.
So, you know, it for me, it comes in naturally. Even when we ain't talking, I'll still get up and, not now, like, whatever.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'll get up and still pack his lunch. They know this, but when we would be fighting, I would put foil paper in his fucking lunch. Because he's fucking mean, so I would put little pieces of foil paper in his, like,
And
I can feel it.
so, and forever, he has lunch every single day at 11:30 in the morning. He had lunch. Not no more, they changed it up, finally. So, you know, I'd be sitting there all antsy, like, fucking evil, you know? I'd be sitting there, like, looking at the time, and then finally, it'd be, like, about 11:45, 11:50 in the morning, and all I would get is a text that said, fuck you. I'd be like, yes! Shut them in the mouth!
Yeah.
Fuck you! So, if you ladies want to fight with your man, but he's too big and you can't beat him up, foil paper works like a charm. But don't put too much either, because then you're going to give yourself away. Just put little pieces here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hurts.
Memo to self, don't get her mad before a potluck.
Don't buy me.
You know, he's not recording a
Yeah.
lot.
I mean, buy me stuff still, but I mean, no, I'm just kidding.
You know what,
But
though?
feeling loved, honestly, is just nothing. I don't know.
Nothing compares.
Nothing
to it.
compares to that. Yeah, like feeling love, not being told that you're loved, feeling it, genuinely
Actions
feeling
speak
it.
louder than words.
Yes. Yes.
Because I've always told this guy, because we've had really bad times, like, where we literally had nothing to eat, like, for real, I'm not playing.
Yeah.
We had nothing to eat. We went days without power in my house. Like, we had it fucking hard. And I've always told him that. Like, I would rather live with you under a bridge, but in love, than for you to buy me bullshit and just treat me the way you do.
Miserable. Yeah.
You know, oh, yeah, you know, I love you a lot. Here's flowers. Like, here. And then just walk away. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You know, and
Like,
that.
here's flowers.
And
fuck
Jose
off.
did used to do that. He'd be like, "Oh, here's flowers,
Where's your
beautiful,"
gift,
or
Stephanie?
whatever. But now, huh?
Where's your gift? She gave me a pillow. She gave me.
Los Reyes Magos.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, we got a question. Justin Harvey. Hey y'all, just wanted to ask a question. Is it hard for y'all to admit when you are wrong? And if you are you too proud to apologize, or do you drag it out?
100% it is really hard for me to admit that I'm wrong because I don't ever
What?
think I'm wrong. But
Who?
Justin Harvey.
Justin
Hi,
Harvey.
Justin.
Yes, hi Justin.
Who likes to ever admit they're wrong?
Nobody likes to admit they're wrong,
I
but
don't.
I will.
Yes and no, depending on the occasion.
I will
That's my
admit
point.
when I'm wrong because I'll start like my conscience will just fucking eat at me. So I don't know. That's just me. But like at first I'm like, nah, fuck that. I did this
Yeah.
because it, and
I
that's
think
childish.
because
but I
you're
do it.
so like overpowered by emotion. Wendy
Yeah.
Williams, look at her.
Yeah.
Like at first, it's really hard to admit whether you're wrong or not.
Yeah.
But then, like there's gonna be an argument. You're gonna have shit thrown at your face.
Yeah,
so then
right.
it kind of makes you think like, fuck.
It's like, duh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I fucked up there.
Yeah.
So it takes a bit, but nobody likes to admit they're wrong.
Yeah.
So after you're like, all right, yeah, I fucked up.
Well, I'll disagree.
I'm
with
sorry,
them.
I'm fucking toxic.
And they know it. I'm
I'm
like,
toxic too.
I'm a real stupid person, period. Like, not just with, like, him, like, a relationship. Just overall. I right away catch myself. And I do know, like, I'll apologize right away. Like, you know what? I'm out of line. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, this and that, whatever. But I do. I apologize. I know when I'm out of line. At the same time, I do know what buttons I'm pushing. So I know exactly what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but those times that I do catch myself, being like rude or whatever, I admit it. Gosh, now I feel like we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
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 Wait, what? There's the second part of the question, wasn't there?
The question was, is it hard for you guys to admit when you are wrong? And are you too proud to apologize, or do you drag it out?
No, I'm not proud to apologize.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. It depends on what I'm wrong about. Because sometimes,
They deserve it.
yeah, sometimes I just feel like, man,
When
you
I'm
really
really
deserve
wrong,
that shit.
yeah, I'll
But-
apologize.
Yeah, but sometimes you can be
That's
wrong
how I
and bitter, though. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, I don't know.
It depends if
I don't
something
like
is
people
very
in my
important.
business, so I'm not going to tell you any
Yeah.
examples. But just sometimes I will be a complete bitch about it and be like, oh, wow, I did do that. And I'll know I'm wrong. And then I'll just be suffering inside because I'll be like, babe, wait, hold on. I do want to give you a hug, but fuck you. You know, so it just, I don't know. It depends on what the situation is and what I was
What
wrong
a
about.
hypocrite.
I know, I'm a dick.
Not me. When I'm mad, muérete, perro.
Well, yeah, that's my problem too. So it really depends on what I was wrong about. I don't know.
And I don't go back on it. Fuck you, fuck that,
Yeah.
fuck him, fuck you, fuck everybody.
Fuck everybody.
guys.
What do
Yeah.
I do now? Do you guys
That's
see
what you
that?
stand for.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
me, B. I get fucking mad. I'm mad.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Me
it.
too.
That's it. I'm
It's like,
fucking
fuck you and fuck
mad.
your whole family.
I'm done. Like,
And what they stand for.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. I can hold a fucking like.
Grudge like nobody's business.
Pero es que no es mucho que me enojo. Like, soy bien sentida too.
We got more of a comment than a question
Yes.
from a very famous viewer, very respectable viewer.
Oh God.
Goes by the name of Scrap Slokes, aka Compadre.
Her man.
Her fiance.
cute. I love you.
The homie says, we need a real show. I think me and Johnny Quesada need a real show to just basically tell the truth.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna have to fucking agree with that.
Telling the truth.
If I wasn't so shy, I would agree with that.
I'll make it keep Jose away from them.
Fucking Cupcake, you're a bad influence. No, I'm just kidding.
And then we got Justin Harvey again with a question. So if you are wrong, do you still want the man to come to you and start the apology process, or do you approach him?
It's
But if you are wrong,
No, yeah, still.
why does your man need to
POS right there. That's all I'm gonna say. POS.
Wait, but
Shut up. You want an apology too.
wait, we could be wrong in many
But I'm
ways,
bitter
but
because
I
I
think
never got one.
I think it all
I
stands
do.
on how it started. Why did it start?
Yeah.
Where did this problem come from?
Yeah.
You know, because they could do something, we could be fucked up.
Yeah.
Somebody, can
So
you close the door?
It's like a two-way street.
No,
My point of view. My point of view.
I mean, I guess like in a selfish way I will, but like
Justin,
sometimes it's
what
like
is
if I
going
fucked up,
on
I
with you,
fucked up.
Justin?
Like I gotta say I'm sorry. It's just hard to drag that out of me.
I want to know what's going on with Justin. It sounds like he's.
Do you need to come drink coffee with us?
Yeah, Justin, what's going on?
We
Let us
really
know.
like to talk to men because
I'm
men
on
don't
the
talk.
recio.
Yeah, men
I don't like to talk to men, babe. That's not true.
I do. I talk to everybody. I don't give a shit. I even talk to myself because I run out of people to talk to.
Well, you're good
FYI.
conversation,
Hey,
comadre.
she talks to herself. I talk to cards.
She talks to strangers at post offices.
Yeah.
Crying out loud.
FYI.
Well, Justin Harvey said, "Ha ha, yup." So I'm thinking he's open to the idea of coming on.
You're gonna come.
Come on, Justin.
I will message you so you can come drink coffee with us and shoot the shit. By the way, I know Justin since we were in elementary school.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Commented, "Women are confusing."
Yeah,
Yeah.
you fucking are.
For sure. We don't even understand ourselves.
It's called hormones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to procreate, you have to deal with it, unfortunately.
No, you don't. You don't need to deal with anything. No. Because okay, let me tell you. Because I know you're kind of like on the newlywed tip still. I think he's only been married like 3 or 4 years.
He's a rookie.
Yeah.
He's a rookie.
We've been
Congrats.
15 fucking
Live
years.
it up.
I'm divorced, so that should tell you something.
Like she said, it's 50-50. You guys have
No,
to
it is.
You have to
You
meet
do.
in half.
And I'm gonna tell you this as experience. I was told play the victim card for so many years. I think closure is the key to getting over it. If you never get a wife or all that stuff with the closure, then of course it's gonna be there and just bug. But I think like 50-50. Talk about it, work on it, and I don't know if you're going through like a serious like marriage issue, but even if counseling would be on the table, I say take it.
Yeah.
Because
Totally.
a lot of people
Talk
don't
it
know
out.
how to talk.
Mm.
Like a lot of people don't know how to talk. So it's kind of like split with that. One person's just talking, another one you need to beat them with a fucking bat to just get a
Yes.
high out of them. You know what I mean?
And not only talk, listen. Listen.
Yeah, that's the big thing is listening, and
In
that's
conclusion, communication.
communication
is key.
is the biggest key. Honestly, that's really been where our turnaround has been, is that we're learning. And fuck, we've been together for a really long time for us to barely be learning it, but like sometimes it takes a long
But
time.
that's good though.
Live and learn.
Yeah.
Because you know what, like you said before, right now too. If you guys are friends, then everything else should come in smoothly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like a
you
puzzle.
guys
It'll
too,
come into place.
like you guys too were like us. You guys were friends before you guys were an item. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You knew him before he
Oh,
was
yeah.
like your man. You
My
guys
husband
worked
was my
with him,
work.
whatever.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like I
He was
think
my
that's
bitch.
where it sucks.
Cabrón.
That you can only talk
Before I
about
was
certain
his.
things with each other
Mm.
when in all reality, how is it
In
that
my
you
heart
could
say Adriana's a bitch. No, I'm just
Oh.
it's like you
I'm
should
just
be
kidding,
able to
it's
have
in your
open conversation with everything,
You know
not
what?
just pick and choose
I'll
what
take
you
the
want
verse.
to talk about. You know?
Yeah.
Because
But I
the
mean,
truth-
some people also grew up in households where they didn't talk about things. You know what I mean? I grew up in a household where if my mom wanted to talk about something, it didn't matter if I was in the mood to talk about it. You were gonna fucking hear her mouth.
Yeah.
You know? He grew up in a more quieter, I guess, environment where like his mom respected his feelings. You know what I mean? So that's where like we're just learning each other.
Yeah.
I guess like.
Learn.
And you never stop learning your partner though either, I think. Like I think it's always you're constantly evolving as a person and as a couple. So I don't know. I'm also like all in love mode right now too, so I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. You don't always like your partner because like fucking 2 months ago I was like fuck Jose every like other day. You know what I mean? Like
But you don't have to like somebody
to love them.
somebody.
Yes.
And I know that. I know that as a fact. Like, I love John with all my heart.
Yeah.
Whether it hurts whoever the fuck it hurts right now, it's been 21 fucking years.
Get over it, bitch. Okay, sorry.
You know, it's like always even tell him, like, fuck, okay, I'm gonna, like,
John, I've been knowing you way too long. Sorry.
21 years, you can't just open the door, close it, and it never happened.
Yeah.
You know, I have 21 years, 2 children, we've been married 15 fucking years. You know, I love him with all my heart, but I cannot fucking stand him.
Yeah.
I
And
can't
mean,
stand
that
him either.
happens.
That
That happens.
and it's sad.
Fuck you, John, for fucking kicking my ass all the time.
But you know, it
Yeah.
it is. You need to
He's
work on it.
blushing.
You do, and I think relationships,
You don't
any
push pause.
relationship is just constant work. You know, even relationships with your kids, it's constant work.
Give and take. Give and take.
You know what? As a matter of fact, I just put a post of that last week because like I told you guys, my dad passed away on Thursday. I'm gonna go and talk like I always do because that's what I do best, and that's why nobody fucking likes me. But it's alright. So my dad passed away. It wasn't sudden because she was ill for a minute. She's been in there since December. So you know, whatever. We already kind of knew. She was giving us hope because se ponía mejor, and then bad and better and bad. Well, see, she started with the COVID, so she went in. She got over the COVID, but my tia was a heavy smoker for many years. Many years. Pretty much a chain smoker because tenía uno con otro and fume.
Y con tu cafecito, ¿eh?
Yes. My tia, let me tell you guys. Mira, this one's to my tia Chita. Era una pinche vieja. That one, de huevos, de honor, that one. Oh my God. If there was any brave, strong woman, I would know it's my tia. So yeah, you know, she smoked a lot. Okay, the doctors told them that she had lung disease. See, so my aunt knew she had this, you know, disease, but she wouldn't tell us because she didn't want to hear it. That, you know, the cigarette, because everybody would always be telling her stop smoking. But you know, it's a habit for fucking years, so you can't kick it, you know. And she had stopped a few years back, but you know, she started up again. And she was in an active senior home and ran into her like ex-sister-in-law girl, whatever. So they started smoking again. You know, it's just, you know, it's life. It's fucking life. Well, I guess the lungs weren't functioning as they were. So, you know, she se fue. She passed away. So we go to the hospital. You know, we all go. My sister picked me up, picked my other sister. Vinieron por mí. Ahí vamos. So, you know, I see family I haven't seen in years. You know, years.
It's a reunion.
My mom tells me, oh, you know, your cousin so-so is at the door, you know. So I'm like looking at her like, do you even know her? Like, I haven't talked to my cousin. She's younger. She's her age. I haven't seen her, talked to her in maybe 20 years. And it's unfortunate and it's fucking sad and it fucking sucks that it takes death to unite people.
Yeah.
But honestly, what sucks most is when people decide to break away for no fucking reason. Okay? If the way I see it, if nobody's done anything to you personally, fuck what you hear. You know what I mean? Choosing sides never gets anybody anywhere. Because they didn't do anything to you. Did they even do what they're saying they did? Like, you know what I mean? So
Talk
here
to
we
them
are.
one, confront it.
When I was small, I kid you not, our fucking holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas,
They
was
were-
maybe 50 people.
Fucking lit.
50 people, and that was just like us. It wasn't the outside. It was just like my mom, my tias, the kids, my grandma, my grandpa, like 50 people. We used to have the best time. Like I did. I remember probably more than she did because I'm, you know, a few years older. Oh my God, it was like love everywhere. You know, I honestly, when my grandma left, like that was the glue that had us. My grandma left, valió madre todo. Everything, just fucking like it's done. And you know, I went on a rant because I'm fucking hurt still. You know, I take my hurt in different ways. I don't sit there and cry and listen. I'm just, you know, let me do something. Let me just fucking be, you know. So you know, I wrote a big rant and I'm talking my shit because I'm talking shit because it's the truth. You know, if we haven't done anything to each other personally, what's the problem? seen on a video. Okay, so I'm like, what the fuck? So then he sends me a messenger. Hola, buenas tardes. And I'm just like, first of all, no hola. Second of all, hell no buenas tardes. This fucker straight called me 4 times at 2 in the fucking morning.
That's weird as fuck. Don't
It's
be
like,
that
first
person.
of all, have some fucking respect. Okay, first of all. Because not only are you not that person's friend, okay, stop being a fucking creeper, but have a consideration, okay? Say we're together and he's dangerously fucking jealous. Imagine what that would do to me. How that would make me look. Like, that ain't fucking cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't be fucking calling random people. What the fuck's the matter with you?
Just tell him, don't get my cuz.
Yeah, dude.
Don't get my
So,
cut.
you know, the next day, so, you know, I'm like, okay, it's in Espanol, first of all. So I'm like, okay, it was the day after my dad passed away. So I'm thinking maybe somebody that knows everybody, like, you know, everybody's like sharing the GoFundMe. I'm going to share that one too, please. I would appreciate it if you guys could share. Like I said on my post, I know money's really tight right now, but we need a few bucks. So please share. So I'm thinking maybe he's family of family, you know, something. And so I'm like, you know, can I help you? It's like, what else do I say? I don't know you. It's like, oh, it's because quiero ser tu amigo. It's like, first of all, yo no quiero fucking amigos. Okay? I don't fucking like nobody. Like, in that sense. I don't need no fucking friends. You ain't fucking cute. You ain't ready for this. Because let me tell you, mama loves shoes. And you ain't ready for this. Because I don't like fucking $10 shoes.
More question from Justin. What is the most unusual fear you have?
You should come next Thursday.
Yeah, you got a lot of good feedback.
You should come next Thursday, and I'll have a man cup for you with no kisses. I think you should come.
Every weekday after 5 and weekends are flexible, he says.
Okay, I think I will
Sounds
message
promising.
you. Next Thursday, you're on with us. We'll even give you the Wendy microphone.
Yeah.
Pink sparkly microphone.
Unusual fears.
I'm scared of clowns, if that's what you mean.
Fuck me too. I don't know why I am afraid of, but I have an unrealistic fear with them. Like, I literally walk by clowns, like Halloween, really. Fuck, I want to die. I want to get into the fetal position and just, I don't
But
like
you're
it.
so into that.
I'm into horror, and I like
Yes.
It the Clown,
Yes.
right? I don't mind that. But like a fucking happy clown, I don't know. Like, fuck.
Also the clown.
Maybe like something happened to me with the clown and I just repressed it. But fuck, like I'm terrified of clowns, like real clowns.
But I believe he's talking about relationship-wise. What I fear is giving too much in a relationship and not getting it back in return. Everything needs to be put on a balance. Yeah, I'm a Libra, so everything on a balance for me. So he's talking about relationships. So
Well, he's still watching, so can you what fears are you talking about? Relationship or just weird fears or any fears in general?
My fear in a relationship, I don't have no fucking fears. I do it all. I fear nothing.
it's a roller coaster.
My fear overall goes to be alone. And in the quiet.
But then again, we were born alone. We're gonna.
You know what?
leave
My
alone.
dad would always tell me that.
Unless it's in a car accident, take everybody with you.
My dad would always tell me que te valga la chingada madre que estés sola. Naciste sola y te vas a morir sola.
He's saying no, just how you feel. Like what are your your general fear? Doesn't have to be a relationship, just a fear.
Unusual is church.
Yeah.
I am so fucking scared of being in a church by myself.
Why?
It's the fucking
She probably feels that it's gonna burn her
I
down.
pick up. No, seriously. I would rather sleep in a cemetery in the dark. I would rather sleep in the cemetery in the dark by myself than to spend 1 hour alone in the day in a church.
Catholic church.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
all
the
the
vibes-
saints, everybody.
Yeah.
The vibes I
That shit
pick
scares the
up.
fuck out of me.
It's not that scary when you're in there. I used to do community service and I
You
used
never
to
did community.
polish
Shut
the
up.
pews and mop the whole church. It's not that bad. It's just an empty fucking room.
Alright, cool.
It's just an empty fucking room.
Hey, and I'm
That's
sure
it.
the priest was real fucking be nice to you too. I'm just kidding.
Is that John talking?
Ask his fingers.
Are you reading it or?
So Justin, I'm gonna message you because you're coming next
Yeah,
Thursday
you're
to
good.
drink
Um,
cafecito.
And Justin,
I
I'm
think
gonna
I
have
might-
to answer your question next week because I cannot think of what I'm scared of.
I mean,
The mirror.
I think relationships.
Blur it out. Blur it out.
My
You
biggest
probably
fear is
without your
number
voice.
one.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, well, that's more like when they do
That's like
leave, I feel like
traumatizing. No,
yeah.
avoid that
Yeah.
avoid.
Yeah, I don't like being alone either.
And when it's quiet, fuck.
Yeah. No, I love the quiet. I
Like the
just don't
times
love
that
the
he
being
takes
alone.
the girls.
Okay, I could think of something that just creeps me out. Now that you say about being alone and in the quiet, when you're alone in the quiet and you hear your clocks ticking. That shit.
I don't have
No,
my clock
no,
in my
I have
house.
clocks. I like how they look, but that noise drives me fucking nuts.
And I needed
Yeah.
to like relax the.
Oh no.
No, like if I sit there and listen to that shit, it will drive me fucking crazy. To the point, like, get me the fuck out of here. I hate that, but I love it so much.
His answer is C. That's what I'm looking for, Becky. Good, honest answers.
That's me.
I think that like relationship wise, my fear is like to be with somebody forever, like for so long, and for it to fucking just not
Flop.
work out. Yeah, like
For something little, something stupid.
fuck. Yeah, because breaking up is always something stupid. And also, my other big fear, which I know might
A
happen,
period staying in public.
is yeah, no.
You're so disgusting.
Yeah.
It happens. That shit's fucking scary. Imagine you're all fucking feeling all fly and then you have bills
Doing
staying
the
on your
air
ass.
toss, checking your nails.
Yeah. Like, fuck.
Or you're on a one night stand and Flo comes to town.
No, the other thing is like
Not my problem no more.
it's having to bury my husband. Like, fuck. Imagine how devastating and hard that is. Fuck. Like, that's a big fear of mine. But anyways, alright, we gotta wrap things up. I gotta go home.
Okay, so I guess Justin's coming next Thursday.
Yeah.
We need a man point of view. Because I can take a man's
Debate
point
them.
of view.
Debate.
Let me tell you, I can take a man's point of view. Just for the record. And yeah, follow my show, follow me on YouTube, subscribe, like, and hit the beach bell. And that's it. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Friday at near your house.
At the drug test.
And that's the drug test. I'm like,
Oh my god.
Come.
Like now then.
It's done! Like, we're
Find it.
stuck.
Yeah.
We're done.
There goes the blooper.
Fucking crybaby. So we're doing it with the baby.
Turn it off.